And good afternoon, everybody. It's Coda back here from Amazing ATS Iron Man. Thank you for the host, Valerie. Yes, this is a live stream. And sorry, guys, but there is going to be no on-stream chat with this one, as pretty much Restream is being a royal pain in the butt. So no chat on the screen for this stream. However, we are still up here in Canada. We do have Viper 2's 389 out. We are sitting here. Oh, where the heck are we? We are at Dease Lake, and we do have a load going up to Yellowknife. We've got a load of limestone on the back in the wagon, 37,500 pounds. Sarge, how's it going? And without any further waiting today, let's hop into the truck and get going. And there has been some news on the Truckers MP front also. I'm not sure if you guys have looked at that blog as of yet, but very, very sad news out of Truckers MP today. So, and what they are doing is, since ETS2 is at version 1.3, ATS will not be updated. I repeat, will not be updated until version 1.3 comes out for ATS. So pretty much, if you do want to run multiplayer, you are required to run 1.29.1.1. And hey, Wombly, how is it going? So without any further waiting, we're gonna get the truck into gear today and get going. I am dead serious. So pretty much, Truckers MP, you guys have just literally screwed over the entire ATS community because you guys are absolutely goddamn pathetic. Have the Cummins N14 underneath the hood today. It's going very, very good, Iron Man. Just had a whole bunch of work to do today before I got to streaming, so that's why this is a little bit later than usual. Doing very well, Wombly. Oh my goodness, are you serious? Holy moly, Mr. AI, you idiot. And then my shifter is being a royal pain in the butt here. Yeah, why is my shifter not going into the low side? Okay, this is like really, really bad here. Yeah, we're just gonna get going this way and hopefully it fixes itself. The Outlaw 379 is pretty much based off of... Alright guys, I can't do this. I need to reset my shifter. I will be right back. Alright, we've got the game loaded back up. I did unplug the shifter and plugged it back in. Hopefully we're not going to have any further issues. And no, the Outlaw 379 is based off of Viper's 389. I do have the Outlaw truck, it's the exact same. Yeah, I am not sure why I could not get back into the low side. Maybe it was because I had the game paused for a little bit while I watched the end of the Jacksonville Bills game, and then when I came back in, that's what is causing it. Who knows? But we're still going here. But yeah, the news out of Truckers MP today is not good news, and they say they are not alienating the ATS community, but how about 75% of the ATS community tells Truckers MP to screw you, we waited a month for an update, and then you turn around and release a blog post, oh, we're not going to release an update until version 1.3 is done. What if version 1.3 for ATS does not come out for another 2 months? You have got to be kidding me, Truckers MP. Oh, it's because they have to support older base code for ATS, which is 1.29 and not 1.3 for ETS. That's a pretty much, I'm sorry, but that is a lame access. Now if I could talk, a lame ass excuse for not getting something updated. The Outlaw 379 is based off of TAM's 389, which at one point in time, Viper was working in conjunction with True Art Modders, which is what TAM stands for, and then they had a falling out. Yeah, the boat mandatory, I feel exactly the same way. It's complete and utter BS. I mean, why don't they just drop support for ATS, because literally their moneymaker is ETS2. It's not going to make any bit of difference to them. 99% of the players on Truckers MP are European based, which is where Truckers MP was founded. ATS players can sit and complain and protest as much as they want. It's not going to change their mind. They really don't care about ATS, and the proof was just put out there today. truck skin today is blue and white, so of course we've got blue and white LEDs on the roof lights and then also on the bumper. We are not running any chicken lights on the side of the truck or on the sleeper. They've already lost people. I doubt if you'll ever see me back on Truckers MP again, because that blog post today, they wait a month in order to put out that blog post from the project manager, all because MWL does not want to work on the mod itself. I'm sorry, but that's pretty lame in my opinion. Cleveland, you can download Can of Dream from the SCS forums. What you need to do is, it's going to be a .rar package or a rare. However, it does not open with WinRare. You're going to want to use 7-zip to open it. Take us forever to get up to Yellowknife because we're sitting here doing 50 miles an hour again. Baller Boy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream today. Oh, I haven't ran Viper's 389 in forever, so that's why this Sundays Are for Trucking episode number 9 is with Viper's truck today. What you're going to want to reference is the load order. It goes Can of Dream, the signs from coast to coast, and then you want to put in Can of Dream. It's got to be in that order or it will not work. Make sure you are running Can of Dream version 2.4, and then you're going to want the latest version of Coast to Coast, which I think is 2.3 point something. I don't have that memorized. Yeah, that would be the latest version, Cleveland. So when you unpack Coast to Coast and unpack Can of Dream, you want Can of Dream, signs, and then you want Coast to Coast in that order. So the load order does make a difference, and it needs to be right in order for it to work. Hey Martin, how's it going? That's up to you, Valerie. They definitely adds a whole lot of new scenery, that's for sure. but we really need to do 74 miles an hour, not 55. Load order, Canada Dream version 2.4. Signs from the Coast to Coast mod, and then Coast to Coast. Well, seeing as the cities for Coast to Coast are all pulled from the base game, you can call it copy-paste, yes. But you have to realize there's only one person really working on Coast to Coast, and it is going to take time to get that fully updated. Yeah, there's a whole discussion on the Steam forums about that, Martin. That is a paid mod that has been leaked. Yes, you can, Cleveland. Any truck mods or anything like that should not have an effect. Oh, and good news about my phone from the coffee spill yesterday. Working perfectly. Didn't do any damage to it. Thank the Lord I don't need to go out and buy a brand new $800 phone. Welcome back, Iron Man. Yeah, the 1990 Kenworth W900 mod, it is a leaked mod. I am not going to use that. RTA pretty much is gunning for a lawsuit from Kenworth since those trucks are branded that they're releasing as KWs. Well, I'm pretty positive that Kenworth did not give them a license to release the trucks. They're just waiting for a lawsuit, so I do not use any stolen mods or anything like that. Galaxy S6. Yes, but your friend was also asking money releasing a branded truck. In the United States, copyright infringement is not taken lightly by corporate lawyers. Now, if he released it without making any money, the lawyers aren't going to give a hoot about it. But since he was asking for $30 for the mod, I mean, he's pretty much begging for a lawsuit. And that's my opinion on it. Your guys' opinions may be something different, but I will never support another paid mod in my life after the fiasco I had with MHA Pro. Cleveland, I started in July of last year. No, Kenworth is not trying to sue a modder, but a modder releasing a paid mod with a branded truck, that's copyright infringement because they are making money off of it. I mean, basically it opens the door for Kenworth, a path for Kenworth really, to go ahead and sue the mod developer. And if anybody knows the legal system in the United States, it is sue happy, literally. But definitely for copyright infringement, yeah, that's gonna cost them quite a bit and that's probably a big if, because we don't know what Kenworth is gonna do. But if they do go after them, you can guarantee it's not just gonna be for a couple hundred or a couple $1,000s. They are gonna go for everything. Yeah, I'm not on Facebook, so I have absolutely no idea what's going on with the modding community, but I will never pay $30 for a truck mod. I'm sorry. For a map mod, I got screwed over by Alex from MHA Pro. I will never buy another map mod either. If I am not against truck mods, I'm against paid mods because of copyright infringement. However, if the creator wants to ask for a donation, hey, more power to you. But don't go around charging $30 for a mod, because you're going to get your butt sued by the original copyright holder. Pretty much RTA is just asking for a lawsuit from Kenworth. One thing also with the modding community, so many paid mods are being leaked that modders are up and leaving the modding community because of their work is being leaked. I mean, I can't say that I blame them, but also if you're modding and asking money for it, especially for a branded truck, whether it be Freightliner, Volvo, Kenworth, Peterbilt, International, you're just asking for a lawsuit. You can put a link to a donation instead, but you should not be asking money for mods. I'm sorry. Yeah, the boat Manator, it now with that blog post for Truckers MP, when Truckers MP gets updated, it is all going to depend now on SCS when version 1.3 is released for us. Could that be sometime in January? Could it be February or March? I mean, who knows? There's absolutely no word from SCS about this. And that's correct, Cleveland. Welcome back, Iron Man, and don't unplug your Xbox again. And I'm going to repeat this once again, guys. I do have the on-screen chat turned off because Restream is being a royal PETA today and not posting any messages. Iron Man, if you scroll back really, you'll see me sitting there posting testing, trying to get the chat to show up on the screen. It would not show up, so I just removed the chat module, and until pretty much things get fixed. Yeah, that's a very lame move on the part of Truckers MP. I mean, the servers are hosted differently. Who gives a damn about version numbers? I mean, 1.29 for ATS is basically the same as 1.3. Okay, granted, 1.3 has special transport in it, so that's a whole nother set of code. But they've already worked on the random events. I mean, that's just Truckers MP not wanting to update, is what that is. Yeah, the early days of ATS actually had 1,500 people on the servers. I mean, granted, that was probably a good majority were Euro players and bought the game. Oh, okay, we're gonna go do this, and then they don't like American trucks. So what do? All run back to ETS2. I mean, I'm not blaming them for it. I mean, if there's not a whole lot of content out for ATS, we basically have to rely on mods in order to change the game. Now, for any loads going to Canada, Cleveland, you may need to sleep a time or two for those jobs to show up in the freight market. welcome back, Sarge. I'm not sure what you mean there, Valerie. Thank you so much for the hosting there, Sarge. We're actually going up into northern Canada. We're going up to Yellowknife. Sauce, thank you so much for that subscribe. I do appreciate it. Roger that, Iron Man. Yeah, that I know I am not on. We're on some little back lane backcountry 2-lane road going up to Yellowknife. Yeah, none of my gauges have a temperature display on it, so I don't even know how cold it is outside. The signs are in the Coast to Coast mod extraction there, Cleveland. Whatever one is in there. It's called US Signs in the mod manager, I do believe. Oh, I've seen Freightliners. Yeah, the signs for Canada Dream are included with the mod. They're actually right in the mod itself. Cleveland, do you have any other map mods besides Canada Dream and Coast to Coast in your mod manager that are activated? Yeah, out here in the middle of nowhere, there should not be this much traffic. I've had that happen actually with this profile that I'm currently in, since I removed a whole bunch of mods from this just for this stream. After I got this truck done and started driving, boom, up and crashed. But once I loaded back into it, I haven't had a problem. We've got a dump wagon on the back, 37,500 pounds of limestone. Yeah, we're going up here to Yellowknife. However, when I do come across another fuel station, we do need to stop because my driver is yawning. Don't do that, Valerie, because it's 4 hours wasted that I could have been driving. And especially when you're on a time restriction, you want to get as far as you can before you have to sleep. Hey King, a long time no see. I have been awesome. Great to see you again. Oh, definitely making money comes before watching games. And if you loaded it up again, did it crash once again for you, Cleveland? I'm sorry, Martin. Well, the T660 is an older mod. It might not be compatible fully with 1.29. It does not, Valerie. Unfortunately, this does not affect traction. I wish it did, though.
This does not affect traction. I wish it did, though. 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 I wish it did,
weather mod for ETS2 looks so much better with actually snow on the roads, and lines pretty much tracks down the lanes of where you're needing to be in order so you're in the center of the lane. This here, it just adds snow to the trees and to the vegetation. No, we are in Canada. Eh? Oh, we've got a little bit of low air pressure there. We've lost some while we were sleeping. Yes, I downloaded it last night after I got done streaming. I must have accidentally deleted it from my mod folder. I wish there was snow on the road and not like what looks to be like a dusting on the sides. I mean, I want like full out blizzard conditions. it will snow. I actually turned on my weather before to where it would. However, when it's snowing, traffic slows down. Who's to say I'm not based in Canada? I mean, we started off in Dease Lake. Who knows? Maybe my garage is there. That's going to be precipitation, Martin. You can turn up your rain probability and then it will start snowing. So I'm just going to hop out. Maybe we do want it to snow, so we're going to go to gameplay here. And my rain probability is down, but we're going to turn that up a little bit. We're going to get it to snow. When it does start snowing, though, if you get into a heavier snow, it is very hard to see. With the United States more than 1 million drivers short in the trucking industry, I don't think any trucking company is going to care that one load gets taken to somewhere else in the United States by a Canadian driver. Sorry, just not happening. Yes, I realize that, but I live in the United States. I do not know distances in kilometers. The game converts everything to miles per hour for me, so we're keeping it with what I know. I am a former professional driver myself. If I wanted to, I could easily go back and start driving truck, but unfortunately, as I've said before, with my real life the way it is right now, I do not have that luxury. Christmas and New Year's were awesome, King. How about yours? Some Olivia, thank you so much for that subscribe. I do appreciate it. If the company does go to USA, that may be a requirement, but there's lots of Canadian companies that do not leave the country also. So with those ones, you would definitely would not need a passport. Hey, Zachy, long time no see. Merry Christmas. Happy belated New Year's to you. Yeah, did you see the blog post about Truckers MP? That depends, Valerie. There's some really bad American roads. I definitely appreciate that, King. apparently with Truckers MP, Zach, there was a blog post released today that I've read it. They are not going to update until version 1.3 is released for ATS. And how long that's going to take for SCS to release 1.3, your guess is as good as mine. And with the exploit that's been going on around CPUs, they've pretty much shut off access to ATS on the US servers, even though we've been updated. For those who have gotten it, you're only able to play ATS on the European servers. Yeah, that's part of the code there that's affecting pretty much Intel chips. That's why they've went ahead and disabled that. Any border crossing is a pain in the butt now, Valerie. It don't matter if you're going into Canada or going into the United States. It's a royal PETA. Take care, King. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Well, you know what my feelings about Bullet and his so-called company are. Oh, I ate probably a couple hours ago. It's not fair at all, Martin. It definitely isn't. They've alienated the community for the last month, and then they turn around and pull that BS today. I'm sorry, but I am no longer a fan of MP. Oh, that sounds yummy, Zach. Darn it. Learn how to back up, Coda. But I'm going to blame it on these mirrors because the way they're angled, it's not the greatest. Yeah, and here I thought it was in, and apparently not. Yep, and that car accident right at the beginning, running into me caused damage. No big deal, though, only like 5,000 bucks. Oh, I could probably turn off the fatigue simulation, definitely. Whoa, 3,200 miles? That's a little bit long. Everything up here is long. Holy moly. We may need to cheat a little bit. Thunder Bay, I remember that from the movie Youngblood. Alright, let's go over to Saskatchewan. We'll grab this Chevron tanker and we'll haul some, looks like solvents over to Kindersley. I believe this just put me into Houston, Texas. Yeah, it probably did. Because they take absolutely forever to do, Valerie, that's why. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to get this town down here. Let's see here. Prince George. We're going to do it that way and we'll just cam over. And we're gonna get a nice long tanker. And this is 891 miles. It should be good enough. Alright, so we can keep our butts moving here, I am going to turn off fatigue simulation. We don't have to worry about fatigue anymore. I finally turned it off. I may need to pull this out and unpack the map and see what I can do about the AI, because this is utterly ridiculous to have this much traffic out in the middle of nowhere. And you do not even have a chance to pass them, so you get some idiotic AI, which is a van that has a mirror on the side, or any of the post-ed trucks. They just cruise along at 50 miles an hour. Take care, Cleveland. Thanks for joining us here on the stream. Proof has always been required. I have submitted a total of 7 reports on the website, and they have all been accepted. And the one thing that you can do, if you have an NVIDIA card, you can turn on Shadow Play and record like your last minute or whatever to save. That way you pretty much all do like a shortcut of Alt F10, and boom, you've got the last minute save that for easy upload. up here in the boonies, yeah, there's all there is 2-lane roads. Yep, and that's because of the winter mod in for ETS. Well, with the winter mod in the game, Iron Man, it starts getting dark at 4 o'clock, so that's why they make you have your headlights on. With this, it's quite impossible to use high beams. You can turn them on, but every car is going to be flashing you. So here we go. We're going to have a flashing light because my high beams are on. And just take a look at all the cars. You'll see them start flashing their high beams. Yep, I took that turn too fast and kind of almost went over. I did hit a truck. Oops. No, I was running with my high beams on, so they flash their high beams to get you to turn yours down, like they do in the real world. Take care, Zachy. Great seeing you again. Now, the snow in the southwest United States, that's why they don't have it for ATS, the winter weather mod, which is made by Grimes, as a matter of fact. And it's, I mean, I can understand why they did that. What I don't understand is why they released a blog post, because they want to wait for the versions to match in order to update. It's like, sorry, Truckers MP, but screw you. It's not like the AI is going to put their bright lights on or it affects the game in any way. So pretty much pop them on and drive with them on. Who gives a damn if they're flashing their high beams at you? Don't forget about New Mexico up in the Rockies in northern Nevada. So particularly between Farmington and Raton, it does snow there also. Hey Dewan, how's it going? We have the Cummins N14 underneath the hood today, 18-speed transmission, 605 horsepower on the Cumma part. Ah, crap, here we go again, not going into the low side. Damn it. here we go. We've got snow finally. Well, first off, if it's a branded truck, Valerie, they do not have a license to release it. They are committing copyright infringement, and in the United States, that could cost you millions of dollars. How you doing there, Doran? Welcome to the stream today. Doran, thank you so much for that subscribe. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I'm hoping he releases that also, Iron Man. I could put one face cam because I am not comfortable with revealing who I really am. I do have a shifter cam that I put on every now and then though, so you guys can actually see me shifting with an 18-speed transmission. Oh, that's because I buy my own trucks, Valerie. at least I don't go sightseeing into Jersey barriers. Granted, I get the whole idea, Martin, of them wanting to be paid for their time, but they should be put a link for a donation. If they want to put out a paid mod, they know it's going to be ripped off because the guy at ModSets, that's all he does. I mean, pretty much a good majority of the mods on modsets.com, they are ripped off. And he uploads them onto his own share mods or upload his account so he can make money off of it. If I knew how to mod or whatever, I would release something for the benefit of the community and then have a link for donations. I will not expect the community to pay me for my time. I mean, if you want to do that, go get hired on underneath a game developer. Then you'll get paid for your time creating content. For the general user, though, do it for the community and have a link for to where you can accept donations. And that's what my 2 cents are. Well, I may have crashed a few times, Iron Man, but you are the Jersey Barrier King. It's just like that discussion earlier. Someone had posted about the paid mod on the Steam community discussions for ATS. First of all, that's not allowed because they don't want advertising for paid mods in there. And what do you know? Less than 5 hours later, that stolen mod was posted on a mod site for everyone to download. Oh, that's true, Iron Man. You got me there on the off-roading. thank you, Valerie. If you had subscribed before, I don't get a notification of a second subscribe, but I will see it once I go ahead and hop to the page and then add keywords for the stream. So I do want to thank you. And we got one of those stupid vans up there. So what I'm going to do here, try not to go too much off-road and just go by them this way. Oh, watch out for that one. Look out, coming through. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Yeah, that van right there, those are the ones that cause all the problems. There we go. Now we can at least do maybe the speed limit. Don't worry, Doran, one day I will. So true, Martin, so true. And as a matter of fact, I am going east. How did you know? I live in the northeast of the United States. got very little snow out of it. I got more wind than anything else. I do not live near the coast, so I'm quite a bit of a ways inland. I'm gonna try and beat this guy, because I don't want to be behind him. Oh, and look at him start going. We've got a drag race here, but I'm gonna win. Haha. I normally do not do this, guys, but I'm getting pretty sick of the AI and going so slow. Yep, we're gonna do this to you too here, buddy. I guess that's my only passing lane, is right there on the shoulder. More like, I know I can, I know I can. Yeah, how about that? We didn't know that I had an emergency passing lane. I do now. I'm an outlaw. That's what Zach wanted. So, yep, we're being an outlaw today. I don't believe so, Dorn. I grew up in Buffalo, so you get some places, oh, we're getting an inch of snow, and well, especially up in the northern part of the United States, we're getting an inch of snow. Oh my goodness, we've got to shut everything down, everything's closed. I remember driving along the interstates on 6 inches of snow like it was nothing. So it depends on what part of the country that you are in. Us Buffalonians, we are a very brave people. That's part of the sound fixes pack that I'm using, so if I get off the road too much, that's where you're hearing the beeping at. that sky turning. We got an accident here. Woohoo! How about that? Way to go, Coda. Whoa, let them call the cops. They're not going to be able to find me. Uh-oh, look out for the sign. Bye-bye. Yeah, I kind of need to stop doing that. It's actually causing damage to the truck and to the load. Yeah, so we've got 33% damage, and that's basically from running along the side of the road and stuff, so I don't think we're going to be doing that anymore. Iron Man wanted to see me off-road again. That's what it was. We're going to blame it all on him. Thank goodness I have like $3.5 billion. I'm just probably gonna trash this truck after the stream and get back to what I normally run, which are 389, well, the SCS 389 and the W900. Lee Marsden, how's it going today? Welcome to the stream. I'm actually going to be in Syracuse in May. Yeah, this load ain't gonna pay for anything since I got all the damage on it from running up the shoulder. no, no, no. I'm definitely not gonna be a freight shaker hauling containers. Well, hello there, RCMP. Yeah, we're just letting this roll and letting the Jake, well, try to slow us down, but apparently it's not. Not till we got onto the flat did it actually work. I should actually bring out the Freightliner Classic and get a truck made up and do at least one run with that. Because that truck is very, very sweet. I would have no idea. I have never hauled them. Ah, it looks like we have an accident up here. Yep, Creek Carrier and a Classic XL. And one of them's not giving way, and they don't even look like they're touching. This is interesting. Keep going, Crete. You're clear of them. Keep going, keep going. I don't have time to be waiting. We're just gonna get right by that. Was that maybe cheating a little bit? Yeah, maybe, but definitely we would have been sitting there for a while too. Yeah, one of them needed to attend the Swift School of Backing. Good one, Martin. But yeah, once we drop this off, I'm gonna hop out of the, well, don't really not need to hop out of the game, but I'm gonna hop to my truck manager and sell this truck, and we're going to enable the Freightliner Classic XL. We'll get one all dressed up here on the stream, and then we will do a container run. Hey Kenworth, how's it going? After this run, I'm going to actually pull the Frosty mod out because I'm going to drop back into the United States. We're going to dress up the Freightliner Classic XL2, and then we're going to do a container run. A restream chat would not show up on the screen, so I got rid of it until it's fixed. Yep, I've seen it, and it's a paid mod that has been leaked and posted onto the mod sites already. No, the map that I'm currently in is called Can a Dream. And we're going over here to Kindersley. We're going to drop off the load that we have behind us. I'm going to hop out of the game for a moment. I'm going to get the Freightliner XL2 mod activated, and then we're going to go ahead and get that truck bought. There are no skins that are going to make it look all beat up, Valerie. At least none that I could find. Welcome to Saskatchewan. Yeah, we'll just make sure that we run the northern United States, and that way we'll keep the Frosty in. Yeah, this only works in conjunction with the Coast to Coast mod, so you do need both of them in order to get into Canada. Welcome back, Iron Man. And don't know, Valerie, if I can, we'll go ahead and run it without a bumper. dakota.littlecloud@gmail.com. Alright, so just ignore the damage on this load because I'm not going to make any money. It pretty much cost, holy moly, that cost me money. I was going around some AI on the shoulder and it pretty much caused a whole bunch of damage to the load itself. So we're going to hop to my profiles here and we're going to go ahead and get the Freightliner XL2 enabled. And let's see, should we use this metallic paint job? Yeah, might as well. Now I have to remember what if it Freightliner or Kenworth or Freightliner, Peterbilt or Kenworth, where I can buy the truck at. We're just gonna take a look here. Nope, Kenworth dealer. Yeah, we'll just go over to Detroit. That works good enough for me. And there we go. Should we go for a flat top if we're doing containers, or should we do the raised roof? Yeah, we're gonna do the raised roof. We've only got one chassis. Engines, let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna do the Detroit. And then we're gonna need an 18-speed. I don't use retarders. Custom shifter on the interior. I think we need a lighter blue. There we go, that works. Nope, don't have a choice of removing the bumper, sadly. But we're just going to go ahead and throw a chrome one on. Should we run some chicken lights up here on the front? I don't have the option to take it off. Yeah, we're going to run some chicken lights. Let's see what we got here. And of course doing that doesn't work, so we'll just go 3 and we'll just go the other way. Good enough. And what's this? Grill. Yeah, we do need the... which one do we want here? We're gonna stick with stock. The black classic on. Put some lashes. Let's see here. Chrome badges. Don't have an option to remove the visor, but we're going to keep the classic one on there. And of course I need horns still, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Now this is not the truck that I drove, but the FLD 120 is what I drove in the real world. We don't need ambient lighting. I'm going to do that on the inside. Yeah, no. Yeah, we need big pipes on this one. Chromed half fenders, of course. And of course we need Freightliner rims on a Freightliner truck. And that throws a double in there, which I don't like, so we're just going to leave the stock in there. Alright, here we go. Should we do mahogany? Yeah, I believe so. I do, as a matter of fact, Valerie. I don't know if it works with 1.29. We don't need a parrot either. Good enough here, and then we're just going to trade in our current truck. Good enough for me. Alright, let's find ourselves a container trailer. And nothing there. Let's take a look. Nothing. Here we go. San Diego. There's a whole bunch of loads here. Colorado is kind of iffy. There's not a whole lot to see in there. Whoa, 23:55, a little too long. No, Habshock. What I have in is Coast to Coast, which does give me the entire lower 48, and then Canada Dream gives me Canada. And my game just crashed. I will be right back. That was extremely weird, but ATS is coming back up. Don't tell me I just lost my, Yep, go figure. I just totally lost the Freightliner, too. The Frosty Winter Weather mod, you want to search for Grimes Mods, and it will take you to his WordPress page. Click on ATS at the top, and then you'll be able to download it. Once I get the truck bought, I'm gonna save the game, so in case I crash, we're not gonna go through that again. Ah, there we go. Big old bull horns. Yeah, we'll do the sweet blue. We'll get rid of that skin. That skin probably didn't cause the crash, but we'll change it. Yeah, we're gonna chrome this baby out. Alright, I don't think I need to change anything else. That should be it. So we're going to confirm, trade in. Alright, there we go. Just in case we crash again, we don't need to go through and buy the truck all over. Well, that will work, because I would be able to change that trailer. So we're going to go up to Butte, Montana. Well, apparently you can't sit far back on this one. Wow, I guess they closed this off over here. That's what I'm. So much for copy and paste. Yeah, I have seen those ones, Martin. Forgot to add a GPS, so we're just gonna keep that one up there so I can know where the heck I am going. My computer is a Core i7-7700. We've got 32 gigabytes of RAM and a GTX 1070 for the graphics card. I was so quick in trying to get the truck built up again, I forgot a GPS. I'm using a Thrustmaster T150, the T3PA pedals, TH8A shifter, and sitting on top of that is the Tech Affliction Mega Shifter, which is a real-world American shift knob that's been converted for use on PC. So pretty much all the pneumatic airlines have been ripped out of it and replaced with Hall effect sensors. get back inside Koda so you can at least drive straight. Well, hello there, Mr. Classic. Very similar to an SKRS. Yes, actually it's built better. The SKRS, the wait times on those are pretty much closing in on a year. Once you make an order, you will not be able to contact them as they have removed their ticketing system. So the lead time currently on the Mega Shifter is about 15 to 20 days, and it's shipped out through USPS Priority Mail. Cost is $120. The main difference is you're not getting a Chinese clone for the Eaton Fuller knob. You're getting actual real-world American shift knob, Hall effect sensors instead of reed switches. Reed switches, the magnets in the CSIO ones are not glued down, so those magnets slide around, which cause the shift knob not to work. The Hall effect sensors do use magnets the same way, but the magnets are glued in place, so they are going nowhere. If you look below the video description and click on the show more, there's actually, you don't even need to do that. There's going to be a link that's going to show my setup. If you go ahead and click that link, you will then see pretty much what my setup is. The only thing that has changed has been the computer. to have to watch out here since it is snowing outside. The AI traffic does move a little bit slower. The snow itself does not affect the handling of the truck, but for some odd reason the AI does slow down. Well, very, very true about that. I grew up in Buffalo, so I'm used to snowstorms. This really here is like a flurry. No, they did not. They lost 10-3. Not a whole lot happened on offense. It was a very defensive-heavy game. This Freightliner Classic was converted over from 18 Wheels of Steel. Which one was it? Extreme Trucker or something like that? It was the last truck release from SCS before American Truck Simulator. I'm not showing any problem with OBS Smart. You may need to reset your browser or refresh the page. back, Iron Man. I'm not sure if YouTube kicked me off, but I am showing no problems with my stream at all. Roger that, Martin. Unlike Canada, out in the middle of nowhere and coast to coast, there is no traffic at all. normally only use atsmods.lt. And if they're posted on one site, they're normally posted on all the others. this is more than likely going to be the last Iron Man. moly, AI, really? You have to wait for it to start raining, Martin, in order to see it snowing. It's just not going to automatically do it. Currently, I turned it off, actually. Alright guys, I am going to get out of here. Once again, my name is Coda. You have been watching Amazing ATS. I do want to thank you for the like, subscribe, the follows, and the thumbs up today. If you did enjoy the video, if you already haven't, make sure you give it a thumbs up to let me know. We will see you on the flippity flop. Have a great rest of your Sunday nights.